See, I need to figure out how to proceed. Because that is one thing that I am actually struggling to remember right now.
Pritchard, Panchea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Brain is mush, right? Yeah. Brain mush at the moment. Like, I know I went the right way by coming in here. I just... Good job, me. This may be going back the wrong way, but if I need to try going underneath again, I'll try it. Nope, that just loops back around here. This area does get to be crawling with zombies, or techno-zombies, or whatever we want to call them, in a bit. So all these little tunnels are just for you to try and make your way through if you want to try and play a ghost playthrough. Which, this is the level where those go to die. Man, I feel like I've explored every part of this area I can right now. Maybe I missed something at the far end of this? I don't think so. Oh, there was just that, but I did find that and go through it. I think I found it. Yep. Nice. This place is still under construction. So in case they're put stuff in here to move it. This is the facility that's supposed to save the world from global warming. No, that's not me doing a bit. But instead, Hugh Darrow decided to be a madman and turn everybody into murder bots. We're not seeing any yet because they're all sealed away when the place went into lockdown. Oh, that's fucked up. Doug, I am witnessing the most disturbing things I have ever seen. Something terrible is happening here. Panchea has erupted into complete mayhem. Augmented workers are running amok, writhing in pain and senselessly attacking everything in the path. I do not know what's going on, but it appears their augments are turning against them. I can see several people nearby, soldiers, I think, from the... And then something killed her in there. Somehow. I don't know how. Typos. I mean, would your spelling be perfect in this situation? Mine fucking wouldn't. The alien killed her.
I don't want it. Okay, I hear. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side.
Have a nice day. I heard that laugh. See, I'm hearing all sorts of new things playing this game with headphones. I usually don't play my games with headphones. So I miss a lot of the subtleties of the sound design. Nope. For a second I thought I missed something over here, but I haven't yet. Nothing missed. I don't like there's just a bunch of blood there, but nothing else. Someone was beaten to death with a shoe. That is my take on what I am seeing. Ooh. Ooh. We're going on a trip. Wonder where we're going. To the land with a big gun. Unfortunately, I don't need that gun. Well, no, cooling system is useless for anything I have. Just using up some of my nukes. Since this is the last level and I have 34 nuke viruses, I should probably use some of those. Oh no, inventory full. Cannot pick up grenade. You know what that means? I don't know what that means myself, so I was actually hoping you would. I don't know, do we really need more grenades? What do I get rid of in this situation to get more grenades? Nah. Gas grenades are useless against the boss for this area, so, or the final boss. Target the turret on enemies because that, oh, that's gonna be a fun hallway. Now we're gonna get to yell at a crazy old man. Because Hugh Darrow is somehow still alive.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature.
Oh, I will be shooting Grandpa Piss here in a
Gives us
second.
moral compass,
I
and the
just need
social
to
skills we need to live in
have
peace.
a conversational tango with them
Destroy
first.
our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster.
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
Man, gotta love
I'm
those
ending this. Now.
2 frame per second birds.
Can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change.
Also, I'd like to
But
point
for
out
that
that
to
he's
happen,
holding that
The hard
wrong.
lesson must be learned. Blood must
Those fucking
be
birds
shed.
had 2 frames per second. That was so bad. Alright, so this guy's kind of random. My god, Darrow, please, I think the individuals you're hurting, he very clearly doesn't care about that. Like, he is thinking far beyond that into the future. He doesn't care about how many people are dying. While you're doing this for ethic, you can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own. You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity.
You think
There-
humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? Pain is the only thing people understand? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, surely the human spirit can recover. Even as I listen to your words, I realize a cruel truth. No one else has the vision to see what I've seen. the will to do what I have done. You're all too weak, judging but never acting. None of you have the moral courage to see this through to its conclusion. Well, so be it.
Yeah, like, he is committing genocide, but he won't listen to critique. You have to extrapolate and basically out-reason
Maybe you're right.
him.
Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
But they can't think that. They'll be missing the point. Oh, why did I expect this to turn out differently? People like you. People who willingly surrender their humanity a piece at a time. You'll never understand. And browbeating won't get me to change my mind. You can talk and talk and talk, but in the end you'll still fail to grasp the fundamental underlying truth.
Let's just extrapolate again. You know what? Fuck it.
You mean not like you. You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
I never asked for that title, Mr. Jensen, but I will not be ashamed of it now. You think you have the measure of me, don't you? That I'm some common criminal you can bully into submission. Go on then. Beat the codes out of me. Lash out and prove me right about you and what augmentations have done to you.
Darrow, you created something incredible, but you couldn't let go. Is hatred really the only thing you have left? Look at what you've done out there. Open your eyes and look.
No, this isn't what I wanted. I saw the future, the danger to us all. Could my motives really be so tainted? I will give you...
Hey!
Mr. Jensen.
This guy's
Oh,
really
shut
annoying
down
and is
and
kind of
security
random.
But you'll still be
Like,
in
you can
danger.
do this... I think
Much of the system's
you can do the same thing twice and get different outcome.
lethal. When you see it, maybe then you'll understand. The technology I created will not be the future any one of us desires. Please, help the world understand that.
All right.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Francis. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't gotta shoot him in the head if my bullets explode. This is why I needed the revolver. Because this thing would not be enough. It is not enough. I tried. Really, I did. It's just not enough to make this work. The enemies are too numerous. Alright, so now we have several things we have to do, and we're only going to do one of them. Or, we'll do all of them, but we're only going to actually leave one person alive. So there are a couple of different endings we can do, and each one is determined by which people we talk to. Or rather, we get our choice of 3 or 4-ish. Oh yeah, the fucking robot's going to town and just dealing with them. God, those laughs. Yeah, so all the people, like the named characters that we've known that we know are here, like David Seraph, they are currently hiding somewhere in the facility. Like I say that like it's randomly determined. It's not. It's predetermined each run. And talking to them will give you a new ending option. We want to do the David Seraph one, IMO. I think it's the one that makes the most sense. Story-wise, it just makes the most sense. Oh my gosh. Absolute massacres of these lads. They cease to be.
Quiet! Seek! I see!
Targeting went weird. Like, I think that was mostly me being an idiot, but targeting felt like it went kind of wonky there for a second. Listen, I would rather shoot these guys than have to force them to live through the horror that is the trauma that what they're experiencing right now would inflict. Like, Jesus H, the PTSD of that would be insane. Not only your worst nightmares, but knowing for a fact that you hurt people. Not sure if I would want to live on with the knowledge, at least. Fucking... Alright. Ah, there it is. I found the limb clinic.
You seem relatively normal, Nishbar?
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station
Fuck no! Are you kidding
You
me?
better stay here until help comes.
Safe to come out. Are you
meantime,
stupid?
Is it possible to download Praxis software?
Yeah.
Alright, and that is
I feel
all we needed the last bit of our money for. So now we can upgrade our... that. And now go over here. Give me a quick second here. I don't remember the control to use my invisibility. Alright, so where is it in controls then? You son of a bitch. F1. Okay, I just looked at... I glazed past it. Fine, we'll be nice. Or not. I'm sorry. She'll be fine, I'm sure of it.
This is William Taggart. If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
Yeah, that's the guy that's literally been inflaming terrorists the entire game. This is why I brought the revolver.
Who's there? What's there? It'll be much easier this time.
Yeah, I could be using gas and taking these guys out non-lethally in clumps. But why do that when I have a really big gun that I have been itching to use all game?
I don't want to have to do this!
I have a revolver that fires exploding shells. Of course I'm gonna use it. I've been hanging on to ammo for this for this level specifically, so long as I have like enough ammo to get through the final boss. I'm Gucci. I've had big iron all game, and I ain't use it.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation.
The man with the big iron on his hip has
rules
been
governing
unleashed.
how the technology is developed and laws that ensure its use for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So
Men with wisdom.
I'm not looking.
Just remember,
I know.
the Bible
Say VersaLife.
the Illuminati is just
Let me think about it.
Fuck these assholes. They are part of the reason. They are part of why everything has gone to shit. Actively inflaming terrorists. What? Ah, that's stupid. It wouldn't let me throw the fucking grenade. I was hitting the key to do so. Like, I was hitting G. I was looking at it as I was pressing it and watching as it did nothing. Sometimes cover, like, you can't actually peek around it to throw grenades, and it's really annoying because you can't tell. Nah, this one's a tiny robot. I don't think that's in range. I have more than enough, though. I'll jump down there in a second, probably. Ooh. We got any loot hiding over here, or is this just an alternative path? It's an alternative path with a single stick! I am insulted. Alright, I think it's time to go into what looks like will be a murder pit. Throw a pineapple in there? Yeah, okay. Okay, Dad. I don't know how in the world I'll get out of there once I jump in, but you know what? Save tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me.
Is anybody there? Can you hear me? I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in the machine room. Please! Help us!
Get up! Get away from me! Get away!
Who the hell is there? You'll never get me! Real! Not real! Not real!
Something's in the shadows. Oh no, come on. Who's there? Ow! Oh, ow!
Alright. Sorry if I go quiet a little bit through here. I really like the ambiance of Panchaea. Not even just the ambiance. I love just all of Panchaea, more or less. This is my favorite level in the game by far. I do think it is outdone by the Og Ghetto in Mankind Divided. but overall, this game is my more preferred of the two. Mankind Divided, it just has better gameplay. Huh, I feel like I missed where David Seraph was since he told me... Like, Did I miss him? I feel like I may have missed David Seraph, which would suck if true. So I'm gonna go back down there and just do one more sweep. And make sure I didn't miss something by more or less going back.
Access granted.
Just straight back, like I did. Yeah, if you want to use the plasma gun, which you would have only... Like, you only get to play with the plasma gun for a little bit, but it's super fun. I like it a lot. It's a good weapon. I'm actually pretty flushed with resources. I'm feeling good. Come on. Yep, I went the reverse order. So, Seraph is the ending we're going to be going with. Well, nah, you know what? Just to cap this off right, given the maximum chaos energy that we have absolutely been feeling today, we're going to do something a little bit different. See, there's another ending the game allows that isn't actually immediately presented to you. You have to kind of walk away to get it.
It's okay.
Okay, I swear to God, you motherfuckers and your barricades.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would!
That's your belief, sir.
But you do, Adam. I know it.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out. After you shut down...
You mean...
It'll give us time.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality.
Truth is misguided morality.
Behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Just killed my boss. I'm unemployed.
Please.
Mela! Mela! Stay away!
Oh God.
Don't hurt me! That was too close. It's okay. Mela!
No, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think we live by you keep what you kill rules. No, don't worry. Trust me when I say, don't worry, we did absolutely nothing wrong that wouldn't be happening anyway. Given the ending that I'm going to do. Because you see, the game presents you with 3 options, when there are actually 4. And you will see what that last option is, because it's a doozy. And as I said, it is maximum chaos. This madness happens and we provide the world with no answers. Silence. Nothing but fucking ash. The world is going to explode. And I will laugh. See, I think there's a way into that room in here. Or maybe I'm just delusional. Again. Oh, it's just gas. Ah, yes. I remember what this... I keep saying that. It's like, ah, yes. But no, I remember what this... I remember what this terminal lets me do.
Access granted.
There's a turret that overlooks that, that overlooks this bridge. Sometimes I feel wrong about the things I do. This is one of those times, and it always is. It's like just the way this is framed makes me feel real bad about doing that. Motherfucker. But But why what? Why does it make me feel bad? I don't know. Shouldn't make me feel any worse than anything else. Alright! Now time for a really long elevator ride. I don't know. Just kind of does. Again, it's the way it's all framed. On this bridge, a gun at the far end. Dormant. These people just quiet, like, more or less going mad in peace on this bridge. And then I just turn on the turret. Yeah, I was about to make a snake eater joke, and then I decided against it, but you just went... But then you just went ahead and started making that. Also, yeah, this is a really fucking long elevator ride. Panchaea is fucking big. It's why I like this area so much. A big hole in the middle of the ocean is supposed to apparently stop global warming. I don't know how. I am not no pussy-ass bitch. I will, however, take a Cyber Boost Energy pack. That is going to be vital. Being able to regen my... Well, I mean, I say vital like I'm short. Like I'm at risk of running out. One thing I will do is use up some of the painkillers to get up to...
What the hell?
Now something that, if you played The Missing Link, you would already know is a thing. I'm not going to explain what these are, because you don't know what these are if you don't play The Missing Link, so... No, we don't get to know.
Who am I? Communications web online. I feel cold. Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters. I don't remember. Drone 4 disconnected. Let me go. Processing. Oh God, please help me. I'm scared. Core temperature stable.
The Missing Link is a DLC that in the director's cut version of this game you're forced to play.
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain. Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second. Sleep, please. Let me sleep. Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the gene.
I can't control Hiron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Sal.
Yeah, so this boss fight is
the control chamber.
damaging the surrounding systems enough so that you can open up each one of those 3 pods.
Security alert. Through the primary drone hatch.
And kill the 3 people that are slave to the computer. Because of all the resistances we have, we don't actually have to worry about
signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms. No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away!
Why does he want to kill us? Kill him. Warning. Pod 3 safety purge in
You have never better served in your head.
error in system.
Iron is weakening.
Rerouting connection.
I am regaining control. I must. Ah!
Reroute complete. Warning. Contamination. Pod 1 access hatch is open. Contamination.
Once the weight of your gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Inner fluid. Systems are. My organic systems under stress will apologize. Contamination zone. Pod 1.
Do you see where honor and ambition lead you? To a whole mile deep in the ocean. About to meet.
Error in system. Rerouting connection. Reroute complete.
Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to shoot these bitches?
I don't like it here. Warning. Tertiary pods are offline. Primary security measures disabled. Power surge detected. Electrical charge above normal levels and rising. Preparing for discharge sequencing. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
It's happening. Iron is compromised. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols. Ah! You don't know the trouble they have at their disposal. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol. You see, there is no way you can defeat the system. There is nothing you can do to stop.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Pathway to discharge sequence.
So yeah, as you can see, like, the battlefield in here is absolutely nuts, but I don't have to worry about it.
Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
You still cannot reach me, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I both.
Please!
No! I will not lose this. It's my right. I have worked too long to stop now. You want the glory? Is that it? No! It is all mine! I have given everything for this!
Warning. Primary pod station failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical levels. Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
Just a flex. Finally. Yeah, it's like, lightning tickles.
I can't take...
Fucked up. Alright.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, no one will be left to include the
So they do present you with the last option, and that's the one we're going to be taking.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes, maximum chaos. Destroy the facility. Everyone inside of it dies and drowns.
Time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
And I actually think this is the canon ending. Because going into Mankind Divided, everybody wakes up, like, Jensen wakes up floating in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways. Slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
It's done. Finally fucking finished. The pistols only run. Hell yeah. 11 hours. I streamed for 11 damn hours today. Jesus H. I've streamed for a long time some days, but never that long. Damn. But yeah, that was Deus Ex Human Revolution. Pistols only on the hardest difficulty. So the ending there. The reason that I say that I think that one's actually the canon ending going forward is that in Mankind Divided, it doesn't really seem like any message was really sent out. Yeah, right? Super cheesy bullshit at the end. Yeah, it's like everyone's alive. Like Taggart's alive, Serif's alive, and Jensen survives. But it's like Jensen gets fished out of the ocean, and it's like I don't. That's why I think the one they chose to be canon was, yeah, Jensen sinks the bitch. Which honestly, given the characterization he receives in the game, no matter the answers you give to certain questions. Yeah, I kind of would believe that is the person that he is. But I now have to figure out what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Provided my sister doesn't want to hang out. I don't know. She's back in town. I'm not sure if she's waiting on the results of a COVID test. Or if she's just going to want to hang out tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, kinda. Like, we based the continuation of the series on the no answers ending. No one knows what's going on. No one knows the truth of what happened. And that is, like, no one knows really what happened. No one knows about the Illuminati. So we know for a fact you didn't send out Darrow's message. There wasn't any telling of a neuropozyne poisoning. In fact, VersaLife is the only company that produces neuropozyne in Mankind Divided. So it's not that one either. And it's absolutely not Serif because augmented people are being put in ghettos. So I'm pretty sure Jensen chose option D as the canon continuation, which, yeah, that's ballsy, and it creates an interesting world that, unfortunately, because of the flop that is Avengers, we will not see the finale of the prequel trilogy that was planned, because there was Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, and a third game. But because of both overreach in the form of the Avengers video game, just financial overreach and the fact that it's not making its money back, and deliberately not advertising the game, they kind of killed any chance of there being a third game. And that sucks because Mankind Divided was really good. Short, way too short, but holy shit, what was there was such a good game. again, once I get a better video card, I am streaming that one start to finish too, because holy shit, it is the gameplay of this one. But imagine now, instead of just being a cyborg ninja, you are a anime cyborg ninja. Like, tell me that doesn't sound just... You get Dishonored powers. You get the blink ability. Those swords that Jensen makes out of his arms when he stabs people, yeah, you can shoot those now. That's the type of shit that they put in the next game, and it is awesome. But that is far down the line. That is... No. More Genji than... More anime than Genji. Genji's a tiny bitch boy. But that is me for the day, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has truly been a pleasure. I will see you guys later.